Okay, everybody. Hello and welcome to our Juice Plus Freedom Revolution event. We're so grateful that you guys decided to all jump on and spend a little time with us tonight so we could share something near and dear to our hearts with you. My name's Erin, and I will be hosting along with Brooke, Henry, and Lisa. We'll all be sharing some stories with you guys. We're here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. You've been invited because we respect you and we'd love for you to know what we're up to. This is going to be relaxed and fun. You don't have to sign up or buy anything. We're just going to share some quick information with you guys and some stories. We hope that you enjoy hearing and listening, and perhaps you'll think of somebody in your life that is needing to hear this as well. So thank you for coming. So to kick it off, I'm going to start with a question. And that question is, would you agree that being healthy today is challenging or can be challenging? And I'm going to throw up a yes. We'd all love to look good, feel good, and live a long life. And we know it's our job. There goes mine on cue. We know it's our job to try and make this happen. But unfortunately, it can be complicated, unpleasant, and even confusing sometimes. And that's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Myself, along with Henry, Brooke, and Lisa, are all a part of this community, along with thousands of other people. And we're really trying to take our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. The goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health. We want to meet them where they are and empower positive changes along the way. And so I'm going to take you through 3 doorways that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. And the first is free resources. The second is nutritional support. And the third is the organization that makes it all possible. And so first is those free resources. The team at Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. We have a cookbook of clean eating and easy recipes. We have short webinars on trending health topics there, a home fitness series, which is awesome. I use that myself at home. And our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits, which I know we can all agree is so important. You may want to take a look at these resources. So whoever invited you will send you the link to the Healthy Living Revolution website after we're finished here. The second door is nutritional support. It is so important, and we have to be flooding our bodies with the most important foods we can ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. And they're not just good for us. Science is starting to show that they're not just good for us, that they're absolutely critical and one of the most important things we can put in our body. We're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings every day, but almost no one does that or can do that. If you think about it, how many days in the past week have you got a variety of 9 to 13 servings of fruits, vegetables, and berries in any given day. Even the best eaters need help, and that's why we're so super thankful to offer the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It's non-GMO and it's NSF certified to be pure. I love to call it a salad in a capsule, and I'm going to show you a little bit what this looks like so you guys can get an idea. So here's the veggie blend. There we go. And I hope you guys can see with my crazy lights what's going on, but that's all the plants that are in the vegetable blend. Most have about 10 in each. I'm not going to list off all of them. That's the fruit. And then we have the berry blend with all the different berries and grapes. You're not going to be able to see the color very well with my glaring light, but here's the capsules, purple, green, and red. There's what they look like. And then we also have a chewable form of the capsules, and they look like gumdrops and they taste like fruit snacks. They're so good. I'm sure anyone you talk to will agree with that. Oh yeah, and Henry's holding up his bag of gummies. We snack on them all day long, every day. So it's important to understand the process that the plants go through to be encapsulated or put into those chewables I just showed you. First of all, our fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, the whole thing, which is a lot better than juicing. We use the whole plant, including peels, leaves, and seeds whenever possible. So this provides a lot more nutrition than simply the juice. In an orange, for example, if you take an orange, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in its peel. And I know I'm definitely not consuming a lot of orange peels. So it's then slowly dried at low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients, and then it's put into the capsules and the chewables. And here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world, with now 38 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals, and several more are on the way in the near future. It is food, it's not a vitamin, and so I'm going to show you really quickly one more time that it has a nutrition label, not a vitamin label. It's the same label that you would see on, say, a bag of broccoli or blueberries in the grocery store. The government considers it food, so I'll show you that really quick. So it's a nutrition label, not a supplement label like a vitamin would have. And then onto, so there's no warning label either. It's safe for people of all ages, pregnant or nursing moms, children, elderly, and even professional athletes use it. I can attest to that. I've actually eaten it with all of my pregnancies, all 2 of my pregnancies, and while nursing. And along with Juice Plus fruit, veggie, and berry capsules, there's a few other products that are really awesome. The Juice Plus Omega Blend is made from 6 plant sources, which makes it both sustainable and safe. They contain full spectrum of naturally occurring omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 oils, and they're encapsulated using a brand new low temperature technology, so none of the delicate oils are damaged. You don't want to add heat to oils because that can damage the composition of the oils. And I will really quickly show the oils are awesome. If you guys can see those, they're so pretty. And my favorite, one of my other favorites, I guess, the Chocolate and Vanilla Complete is a vegan, gluten-free, whole food, protein, fiber, amino acid, fruits and veggies in a shake. It's great to use as a quick breakfast, a post-workout snack, recovery, or a healthy snack. Our family eats these every single day. Our son, I've gotten so many different kinds of veggies and seeds and nuts and fruits and anything you can imagine in these shakes because they taste so good. So we're a huge fan. And also the Juice Plus Complete has bars and a Tower Garden as well, which is really cool. I'm actually going to show you guys quickly. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys quickly a Tower Garden. Actually, it's going to be your Tower Garden, Denny. Let's see. Let me pop back on my screen. Sorry, you guys. There's so much juggling. All right. So let me know if you guys can't see this for some reason. All right, so this is Denny. She is right now sharing. I'm not going to put the volume on because I'm just going to share just a little bit of the video. So right now she's in her kitchen. She's showing you the snow outside, and she's going to turn around and show you her beautiful green, growing, flourishing Tower Garden that's in her kitchen. And so this is the Tower Garden by Juice Plus. It's a vertical aeroponic growing system. It uses 90% less water and space and produces 30% more 3 times faster than a traditional garden. There's 20 gallons of water. It holds in the bottom. And then there's a mineral tonic that goes in that water, and the water is pumped up through the center and it trickles on the roots and on intervals. And so she's just showing you guys all the good stuff growing on there. She's got some dill, Swiss chard, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, chives, arugula, marigolds, bok choy, cilantro, kale, celery, basil, all. I want to say, and there's Jacob, her bird. I want to say this was in January, I think, last year that she was showing this video. So pretty cool, really amazing, cool product. So I wanted to show you guys a real Tower Garden at somebody's house because I think it's important. So now I gotta stop my screen share and pop back in. All right, so That's our Tower Garden. We also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10 that helps people jumpstart their health in a really fun, supportive community. You can do the 10-day jumpstart just once, but many people love doing it on a monthly basis. We try our best, unless we have guests, to do the Shred once a month to get back on track, especially now during the holidays. You can check out www.shred10.com for more info. And, a lot of people want to just jump in and take control of their health and get fast results. And this is a great way to do that. So wanted to put a plug for that. And now the fun part, we're going to hear some stories. So I'm going to have Brooke, would you mind sharing a little bit about what Juice Plus has done in your life?
Sure. Thanks, Erin. Hi, guys. I'm Brooke Wills. Juice Plus came into my life about 4 years ago when my friend Lisa Harp invited me to hear a doctor speak about nutrition. During that time, I was in college and working probably 3 or 4 jobs and absolutely not taking care of my health. I've been overweight as long as I can remember, and I think over time that it had become such a problem that I didn't even know where to start in trying to figure it out. I had tried and failed every diet known to mankind, and I just couldn't seem to get a grasp on what was going to work for me. I understood the information I was hearing right away, and I felt like this was the simple change that I needed, just taking it back to the basics of health. Fast forward to about 1.5 years ago, I had a doctor look me in the eye and tell me that if I continued down the path that I was on, that it would lead to an early death. I knew he was right. And I knew that even though I had every resource I needed to make my health better, I was just kind of pretending to be in control and helping other people get healthy when I still wasn't taking care of myself. I was kind of talking the talk, but not walking the walk. I finally woke up and I knew that the simple changes I was seeing, a stronger immune system, stronger hair and nails, better digestion, was due completely to the nutrition that I was getting in Juice Plus. And that if these nutrients were doing that when I was still kind of eating like crap, then what could happen if I started eating the way that I knew that I should? So around this time last year, I went fully plant-based, and I've lost about 50 pounds since then because I feel like my body is finally like, oh, okay, hey, this is what we've been waiting for. And I know that I finally feel like I'm on the right track, but I know that I wouldn't have gotten there without these Juice Plus capsules and shakes in our system and our support. So.
Yay! Thank you so much for sharing. And I know, I think for all of us, we see changes in our health because of the Juice Plus, but then, there's just such an amazing community that it just guides you into all different sorts of avenues. So congrats. That is so awesome. Thank you for sharing with us. All right, Henry, you're up.
Hey guys. So I literally just came from my small group here, and they were teasing me at dinner earlier on tonight about how unhealthy my diet was. Backtrack about 3 years ago, I was eating Burger King 3 times a week. I was in the classroom teaching anatomy, physiology, biologies, chemistries, you name it, at the high school level. And I always taught this cliche of you are what you eat. But I wasn't really living what I was preaching. I was literally taking Burger King Whoppers and fries and building my skin and building my immune system out of all this junk. And so once I started realizing all the different connections between your genetics and your environment and how they play well with each other, they can turn on and off genes. It's a new field of science called epigenetics and nutrigenomics. Then I realized, something's got to change. And so Juice Plus was introduced to my life. And over the course of a few months, I noticed that my nails were growing like crazy, that my acne scars were starting to disappear. It was actually some friends and family that noticed that my scars that had been with me for 30 years, or up until my young 30s, started disappearing. So it was other people that started noticing the changes that Juice Plus was doing on the outside of my body. And if this is what's transforming on the outside, you can only imagine all the stuff that's happening, all the great transformations that's happening on the inside. So I just love sharing it with everyone because I've experienced so many transformations already.
I love how you share with everyone too, like literally everyone. It's awesome. And yeah, I grew up on fast food too, and I often wonder, number one, how I made it here, how I survived, but number two, how much better I could have felt and performed, and, being an athlete. So it's really awesome that you're sharing this with not only friends and family, but I'm sure, any students past and present and future that you may come across too. So that's awesome. Thank you. Okay, Lisa, you're up.
Oops. Can everybody hear me? Okay, perfect. Sorry. Had a second there unmuting myself. But my story, I was introduced to Juice Plus about 3 years ago. And at the time, I had already started a healthy path and was eating plant-based and exercising and doing all the things and felt pretty good about where I was at. But I was training for some really intense obstacle races that took so much of my energy. I mean, hardcore training every day. And while I loved it, I was feeling, I would do my workouts in the morning, and then the rest of the day I was having really, really poor energy. And it started to affect me, and it started to play into other areas of my life. And so Juice Plus came at the perfect time. And when I started it, it was pretty quickly after that I realized, like, oh my goodness, like I was missing so much nutrition that my body needed. And it's funny, you guys were just kind of talking about this, because the recovery time, I noticed it just changed dramatically. And I started having more sustained energy throughout the day, which was phenomenal for me. And for somebody who, I feel like I already was very conscious about what I was putting in my body and trying to do all the right things, realizing how much more I was benefiting from it was pretty epic. So yeah, it was awesome. And so it was really cool. And the other things, like I started noticing too, that even my digestion was getting a little bit better, and I was sleeping better. So there was all these things, and I couldn't wait. I was happy to share with everybody about it, because it had made such a dramatic impact when I thought that it wouldn't really make that big of a difference for me, but it actually did. So that was really exciting. And now I'm even more grateful because I was introduced to it and able to start it before my husband and I have started our family. And Erin said she did Juice Plus through her pregnancy, and I'm pregnant right now, and I'm due in just a few weeks. And I can't imagine getting through this pregnancy. I really cannot imagine getting through this pregnancy without having my Juice Plus and my Complete and those go-tos to help keep nutrients in my body and keep me feeling good. So I'm super thankful for it.
Yes, I totally agree. I took the capsules with my first, but wasn't doing the shakes or the omegas. And I'm so thankful that I had that on the second go round, and the Shred 10 for digestion purposes. That if you've ever been pregnant or know anyone who's ever been pregnant, during and after, having good digestion is great. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, you guys, so back into it. So now we're going to talk about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business opportunity. The main mission of Juice Plus, the Juice Plus company, is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers with no affiliation with the company, but serving those customers are those of us who partner with Juice Plus as a business opportunity. We're paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So first, we're going to address two questions about the Juice Plus company. The first is, how does it work? And the answer to that is that the business is open to anyone who's 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's only $50 per year to own, a steal. Representatives have an online office and a personal website. You can run your business from any device, anytime, anywhere. You earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver, they bill and collect from customers, and then they pay us by direct deposit monthly. There's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus that you touch is your own. All commission levels are permanent. There's no quotas or minimums, and you have the freedom to choose your own individual pace. There's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions, and Juice Plus is in over 20 countries, so it's a global business. Cue the dogs again. Sorry, guys. What's so great about the Juice Plus company is the second question. And so Juice Plus was formed nearly 50 years ago by President and founder Jay Martin, who's still at the helm today. We're privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. We have a family benefits package at the top 2 positions, including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. And the business can produce short-term cash, or it can be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. And Juice Plus not only inspires healthy living, but healthy giving as well. We've impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus through our family health study. We're the title sponsor of St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend. We're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. And so you can let us know afterwards if you want more details about how we're making a difference in those places. So now we're going to jump into and hear from our peeps, Brooke, Henry, and Lisa, about their business story and why they decided to partner with the company and what it's been like for them. So Brooke, do you want to share with us?
Sure. I signed up for the products in the business on the same day. Like I said, it just made total sense to me. I was living paycheck to paycheck at the time, and I didn't think I could handle the payments, but I knew that there were some unhealthy habits that I could cut out, like getting Starbucks once or twice a day, to make room for this. So at first, my goal was to just cover my own products and then to cover my car payment every month, and I was quickly able to do both of those things. But then when I started seeing changes in my own health, and I could tell that taking the capsules every day before work gave me the energy to keep up with my preschool class and not get sick on top of that, I knew that I needed to tell everyone I know about the importance of fruits and vegetables. So I was already familiar with other companies like Juice Plus and have been a fan of network marketing companies. To me, it's no different than finding a great mascara at Target and telling all your girlfriends to go buy it. You're literally marketing something that you love to your network of people. But with this, you get to make a little bit of money in return and stand behind such a high quality, pure product and company. Aaron mentioned our founder, Jay Martin, who I think is like 75 years old now and still gets on stage and sings Bob Dylan at our national conferences and sits and jokes with us at regional meetings. Everything he does and everything about this company makes you feel like home. He cares about all of us so deeply and has provided one of the most generous compensation and benefits plans I've ever seen. So for me, I'm super proud to be a part of this company, and I see the potential for financial and time freedom, as well as freedom in my health. And this team and this company has become my second family. So it's a win-win all the way around.
Totally agree. And I think he's older than 75. I don't know, Denny, maybe
Awesome.
you confirm that. But I totally agree. It's an amazing company and team. And of course, now my dog's coming in here. Okay. All right, Henry, let's hear about you.
Yeah. So, like Brooke said, when I first heard about the Juice Plus and I started taking it, I started looking at the research, and it just made sense for me to place my order and jump into the business too. Like I shared during my health journey, that all these changes that I was seeing was not just from my perspective. It was my friends and family started noticing these changes. So they started asking me, hey, where do we get this stuff? Where do we get this stuff? And so very similarly, I just started sharing it. I don't consider myself a salesman. I stink at sales. But what I do know is that I have a gift of being able to teach something. And so knowing that we all are given God-given gifts. And if I don't utilize this gift in order to share what I know is real, what is going to help people's lives, then I'm doing them an injustice. I think the real kicker for me was knowing that not just in my family, all these diseases run. Like for cancer, I have 4 different types of cancers that took away relatives, including colon cancer, breast cancer, lung cancer, leukemia. Alzheimer's runs in my family. Heart attacks took away my grandma. And so knowing that this is a tried and true double-blind placebo, 9 different countries, universities, medical, that have been shown that we are not victims of our genetics, that we can actually change our genetics, and we are not trapped in this destiny. And so it just made sense for me to be able to take what we have in front of us, these tools, these resources, and share them with the rest of the world. And the biggest thing that gets me going every single day and taking that courage to share to the next person is realizing that this is the decisions that we make today, the decisions that I make today, don't just affect me, they affect my future kids and their kids and their kids and 5 generations beyond, who I will never, ever get to meet. But I'm changing their lives. So that's why I joined the business.
Well, I'll give you, that's amazing, Henry. We're all so blessed to be able to learn from you. And besides that last amazing statement about, there being generations down the road that we're affecting their health and nutrition and lifestyle, that by passing this down, through our kids and their kids. The other thing I love that you said is not being a salesperson, because I think you could ask any of us if we see ourselves as salespeople, or if the people that that love us see us as salespeople, and it would be a resounding absolutely not. But it really is just sharing something that you love. And so anyways, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Lisa, you're up.
Yeah, so with me, I decided the same as Henry and Brooke to join the business the first day that I signed up, because I already understood the power of whole food nutrition. And I knew right from the get-go that I wanted to be sharing it with people, particularly my family when I first signed up, because I had trouble getting them to understand the value of whole food nutrition. And I knew this was an easy way that they could start incorporating it in their diets as well. So initially it started out as like a friends and family thing. And, and it was part of, I also am a health coach too. So it's just naturally in me to try to inspire people to live a healthier lifestyle. And it was very much in alignment for me. And the big thing was that I saw the potential for what the business could be. And it boggles my mind that the company gives so much to us, and so many tools and so many resources to help reach more and more people, just like what Henry was talking about and Brooke was talking about. It's amazing. And I want to know when I get to the end of my life that I've made that positive impact. And, I've worked those jobs that I call them soul sucking jobs. I've worked them and they were miserable. And my time was going to those places instead of spending time with my family. And I knew that with my husband and I wanting to start a family someday, that I needed to figure out a way to be able to work from home and make it flexible, and Juice Plus fit all of that criteria and so much more. Once I signed up for the business, the one thing that I wasn't expecting, that I think was the most, I don't know how to describe it, but the most special part of it to me was the community, because I wasn't expecting it at all. And the community and the love and support from everybody else that's in the business and on the team was absolutely phenomenal to me, and something that I very much needed. So it was win-win-win all the way around.
Totally agree. Yeah. I think that's a big surprise for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to all of you more than I talk to on a regular basis to like close friends and family. And it's awesome. And you guys were all much smarter than me. It took me 2 years to to jump in. So kudos to you. And yes, the company has so many resources, and there's so much potential in what you can do with it. So thank you guys so much for sharing. Okay, you guys, so we're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you again for joining us, and we're excited to network with 2 types of people. Hopefully I can get through this without the dogs going crazy. So the first type of people are people who are ready to take their next step in their health, whether that's to check out our free resources to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs a few dollars a day. Kids can get it for free. It's the simplest, most convenient and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families, and I truly believe that. The second type of person is anyone who's wanting to earn stable residual income to expand their options while making a difference at the same time. So the Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig and help pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement, so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And this takes place using a simple system within a positive, fun community, like we've all mentioned, that we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? And what if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event like this on Zoom, or share a recording with them. And after we're done, again, the person who invited you will send our Healthy Living Revolution website link, and we'll be touching base with you. So thank you all so much for jumping on tonight. And Lisa, Henry, and Brooke, do you guys have any final thoughts for anyone? No?
I think you covered everything. You did a great job.
Thanks, guys. Sorry. Now Josh is getting home and the dogs are going crazy. All right, you guys. That's where we're going to finish and jump off. But thank you so much all again for jumping on. We so appreciate your time, and we hope to be chatting with you soon. So good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.